Hello, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now in the world of Battlefield. So much so that I'm actually kind of sussed out about talking about it. There are so many leaks. I mean, you scroll, every single time you scroll on the subreddit, you will see a new video from a different person. 20-minute long Battlefield Labs gameplay leaks, UI leaks, weapon leaks. I mean, just you name it, there is a leak for it. There's even leaks like the entire map layout. And as you can probably imagine, EA and DICE are less than happy about this. And the rumor going around is they're probably going to pause invitations to Battlefield Labs as a result of the sheer amount of leaking that is going on. Now, please take that with a grain of salt. This is really just a rumor. There is almost no source for this. But even fellow YouTubers like Ghost Gaming have made videos covering this potential rumor. So I just had to mention it up front. And we're going to talk about really what they can even do, and we're going to discuss some of what I think about these leaks. As always, if you enjoy the channel, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We just hit 80,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you guys so much for that. Hopefully, we can break 100,000 when BF6 actually does release, and of course, there will be a big special video and celebration for all of that. So before I give my thoughts on some of the things that have been leaking, I just want to talk about Battlefield Labs and the fact that there's like an NDA and all these leaks and what I think EA should realistically do about it at this point. In my opinion, the cat is totally out of the bag with Battlefield Labs. It is very clear to anyone that is paying attention. Nobody cares about that NDA, and for some strange reason, they're not really doing a great job at trying to prevent or take down these leaks. You have major news Twitter accounts that are now reposting these leaks because I assume they're just that confident that they're not going to get striked or like DMCA takedown for it. And I have to say, this is very abnormal for EA. They're not really doing anything about this, whereas I would have expected them to essentially just be ruthless with DMCA takedown, striking channels left and right, making sure that people know they're still the big boss. But they're kind of not doing that. So I honestly think their best course of action with Battlefield Labs at this moment in time is to literally just lift the NDA. But before they lift the NDA, I think because people have seen so much in so much detail already about the next Battlefield game, release the reveal trailer in the month of May. So next month, do your big reveal and then lift the Battlefield Labs NDA, but keep it invite only and slowly increase the number of participants like you were already going to do anyway. Because let's be honest with ourselves, right? So much has come out already that you are simply never going to wipe it off of the internet. There are literally 20-minute gameplay leaks. Do you have any idea the amount of people that have locally downloaded that and uploaded that into Google Drive folders? Probably thousands at this point. So why not just try to include everyone in the information sharing? Now, in terms of what has leaked, hopefully I will have a more detailed video on all of these leaks come tomorrow, but I just wanted to give my general thoughts about what I think the next Battlefield game could be based off of what I have seen, okay? From what I have seen, it looks as though that we could potentially, tentatively, be back. No, you're not hallucinating. Yes, this is Enders speaking to you in a voiceover format, telling you that we could potentially be back as a franchise in Battlefield 6. And obviously I'm just basing this off of what I have seen, and let's just say the people that are playing these playtests and leaking this gameplay are not exactly the most talented players. In fact, it's actually brutal to watch some of this gameplay that has come out. Sometimes I question if these people even have hands or if they're playing with their feet. I'm really not too sure. But looking at the gameplay, it's very, very clear. This game, to my eyes, takes a lot of inspiration from older Battlefield games. It does appear that they are at least partially delivering on returning to what people expect from Battlefield, returning to their roots, as they stated multiple times at this point. Judging off of what people are saying online about these leaks, it appears that many people are very satisfied. It appears like this is exactly what people were hoping they would do for the next Battlefield game, and that's great, because the better the reception is, the better the game is going to do, and we haven't had a successful Battlefield game, mainstream-wise, in a very, very long time. But I have to pose this question. Are these leaks even necessarily good for the game? Because doesn't it kind of ruin, like, the whole mystery and the wonder about the build-up to the next Battlefield game? I understand seeing stuff before it's officially released is cool, but like I said previously, just the sheer amount of leaks and the detail of the leaks are like nothing we have ever seen previously for Battlefield games. By the time the game officially releases, whether that be at the end of 2025 or if they delay it to say, let's say mid-2026, we're gonna know every single tiny minute detail about Battlefield 6 before we even get to play it. Is that a good thing? Maybe some people might say yes, because in their point of view, they can make a more informed purchasing decision. Well, I mean, to that I have to say, fair enough, I guess. Can't really argue against that point, considering the fact that, BF5 and 2042 released back-to-back, and we all know how those games went. So I suppose this is a pretty open discussion. I'd love to hear your opinion on whether or not the leaks are even good for the game in the comment section down below. But in terms of my thoughts about what we've seen so far, I really think this could be a turning point. It could be a turning point, finally. We really haven't had a decent Battlefield game in about a decade. I think a lot of people would agree that the last real good effort from EA and DICE on Battlefield is Battlefield 1 in 2016. I have my reservations about Battlefield 1, but it is undeniably their last decent effort they have put forward in the Battlefield franchise. And I think maybe this time around, because of just the sheer vitriol that 2042 was met with, I think that kind of kicked them in the ass this time, and they might have actually woken up. This could be cope, could be hopium, I have no idea, but maybe you guys feel the same way. Looking at the stuff that I've seen, I don't know, guys. Could see positive enders covering Battlefield for the first time ever on the channel. That'd be a pretty fucking crazy Twilight Zone, wouldn't it? So a ton of crazy stuff going on in the Battlefield community right now. I should have another video out tomorrow or maybe the next day after that. Sorry, I've been a little bit busy. It's kind of interrupted my upload schedule very slightly, but hopefully it's unnoticeable for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy the video, please hit the like button and of course subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys again for hitting 80,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching all the videos, all the massive support over all these years. I think it's going on maybe about 5 or 6 years I've been a YouTuber. And trust me, I never thought in my wildest imagination I'd be saying thank you for 80,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time. And I will see you guys in the next video.